and welcome to the Movie Clubhouse podcast. I'm your host Eddie, as always, and today we'll be diving deep into Marvel's Secret Invasion, specifically Episode 1 that just released. But first, you need to remember to subscribe, turn on notifications so you don't miss any of our newer episodes. This podcast is dropping episodes weekly, so you don't want to miss any of those. But first, let's get into it. We have just finished watching Secret Invasion Episode 1, and we have now got some thoughts. We really liked this first episode. We didn't love it, but it was, as an overall picture, a great Marvel production. Nick Fury is back, and he is great. He has many funny lines, and he is portrayed as a guy that has a lot of years behind his back. We also want to point out that the intro of this show, or as the intro of Secret Invasion, is made by AI, which we thought was cool. We have learned that later after watching the show. Action in Secret Invasion is also great. It's nice to see more of this grounded action, not this superhero fantasy stuff all the time. So it was nice seeing some more raw human to human or human to Skrull action scenes. You also feel that there's a lot at stake in Secret Invasion. There is this big human versus Skrull war coming, and Nick Fury is at the center of it. You can really feel it. These shape-shifting Skrulls are also really cool to see. You don't really know who you can trust, and that you can feel through the whole episode. It's really cool also seeing the effects when they shape-shift from Skrull form to human form. Many of the characters in this first episode were great. Nick Fury was fantastic. Another great character was Maria Hill. She is a great sidekick to Fury and a great emotional and also a bit funny support to him. Another great character is Talos, which is a Skrull by nature, but in this episode is mostly taking human form. He is also, and he has really great chemistry with Nick Fury. There is also a lot of talk about the Blip and Thanos in this episode, and that makes us feel that it has a big connection to the rest of the MCU, which is a big thing that's often important to the MCU fans, or the Marvel fans. We also want to say that the pacing of this episode is also great. When the pacing is off in some projects, either too slow or either too fast, you often feel that it can be annoying to watch. But this time around the pacing was great. It was a nice mixture of action and serious scenes. Another interesting character is Gaia, which is a daughter of Talos. We don't get to know much about her yet, but it will be interesting to see where she goes in further episodes. As we said, it's nice seeing a more grounded show from the MCU. It's really a nice change from all the superhero action that we usually get. You can also feel that there is this big public threat hanging around, or that's a lot of stake as this Skrull war is coming. So this episode is really heavy, and it looks like it will have big impact on the MCU Earth world, if you would say it like that. Marvel's Secret Invasion rating, the episode 1 rating, we will probably rate it at 8.5 out of 10. Because the action is great, it's nice seeing Nick Fury back, and there are many great characters in the show. This grounded feeling is also very big or very eminent throughout the episode, which is fantastic. So we would rate this episode an 8.5 out of 10. This will not be any of our best episodes of any MCU project we have seen, but it's still a very great first episode to a new series. So we definitely recommend you watching it. There you have it. That was all our thoughts on Marvel's Secret Invasion Episode 1. However, one question remains. Have you seen this episode yet? If so, let us know in the comments what you thought of it. But there you have it, all our thoughts from this episode. Remember to subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss any of our upcoming episodes. As we said, they are dropping weekly. So, that was all for us for this episode of Marvel's Secret Invasion. In the meantime, until we see you next time, have a great time watching.